Folks, since the new Hellboy movie is coming up, I wanna give you some update and also talk about the Hellboy story. That what was the reason that they kept rebooting this franchise, even though the first, when it came out in 2004, everyone was hyped for it. So basically, Hellboy has a very rich history on the screen. Guillermo del Toro directed two films, Hellboy, the first one which I mentioned in 2004, and Hellboy 2, The Golden Army in 2008. Fans absolutely love these movies, but Del Toro's plan never came to be. Hellboy 3 Dark World was cancelled in 2017, unfortunately. I was super fucking hyped for it, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. So they had to reboot it, and they came up with the 2019 reboot, which Hellboy was released, directed by Nair Marshall and starring David Harbour. Actor was perfect for this role. The guy is huge. He was able to do a lot, but unfortunately the plot didn't let him show himself as much as he was able to do. And in the end, in box office and in the public opinion, it got some mixed review, which led to not get its own second movie. And now we have another reboot coming soon, titled Hellboy the Crooked Man, directed by Brian Taylor and set to hit the theater in September 27, 2004. This year, the first trailer has left the fans confused and disappointed because the trailer looks cheap. I ain't gonna lie. I watched the trailer at the first and it kinda looks cheap. The main reason it looks cheap, in my opinion, because the most of the trailer just happened in jungle. However, the Crooked Man story is mostly based in the jungle. So that could be a very good reason that why we have this story going on in the jungle. However, the budget ain't that much. $20 million budget is not something that you want to expect that some fancy movie came out with. But actually, I saw the Grim of Hellboy. It ain't that fancy like the Harbor one. The 2019 was crazy. It was something that I was like, hey, this creature really exists. I mean, in 2004, 2008, we had the Hellboy. There was a time that technology wasn't that much at this highest point what we have right now. But in that time, in the David Harbour one, it was peaked. It reached the level which everyone was expected to be, but the story was poor, and here we are. So basically, this trailer which we just got from Hellboy the Crooked Man is based on 2008 comic series, is by Mike Mignola and Richard Corbin. It's set in 1958 with the Hellboy encountering the creepy Crooked Man. The trailer shows a dark, eerie atmosphere with supernatural elements, including a woman bitten by a snake. But unfortunately, the trailer has not gone over well with fans. They feel it's very different from previous Hellboy movies, with focus on a folk horror that something doesn't suit the character. The trailer also hints at the lower production quality, raising concerns. As I mentioned, the main focus on trailer is on the Hellboy, and the Grim of the Hellboy was kinda looks cheap, as I mentioned earlier. And about the budget concern, unfortunately the movie looks cheap. The budget concern is reportedly around $20 million, as I mentioned, and it shows while some low budget films are great, I ain't gonna lie, I watch low budget movies and I really enjoyed it, but this one seems to struggle with its limited resources. Trailers visuals suggest the film might not have a quality fans expected from Hellboy movies. I'm saying it. The David Harbour one, the 2019 was perfect from the budget, everything, the Grim, the visual effects, everything, the CG, everything was perfect, but the story was poor. So that's why it didn't happen to make it. This one, they may have they can, if they focus on the story, it can keep up. I don't know what will happen. This looks like a horror movie to me, and I hope even if it's horror movie, we reach the level that we enjoy this thing. But after all these things, I want to give you the reason to be hopeful about this movie if you are a Hellboy fan. Mike Mignola, the creator of Hellboy, is heavily involved. He wrote this screenplay and is a producer. Mignola is excited about this project and believes it fits well in the smaller budget. He said it's the Hellboy story he's always wanted to tell. And about the release date, this film is expected to be released on September 27, 2024. The cast includes Jack Casey as Hellboy, Adeline Rudolph, Jefferson White, and Joseph Marcel, and the rest are side characters. So, will Hellboy Crooked Man will be success in your opinion? I really want your opinions. Just comment below and basically, that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and if you have any opinion or anything that I didn't mention about this movie, comment below. See you next time.